오늘 잘 내려지네.
그런가요?
I was lost in a city dream, and I was at home again beside the stream. Then you walked past me, and you saw me and smiled. I will never forget the first time when I saw you. I thought I lost my mind. Blue and faded was blown away and left behind. I hope you'll always be around, even if I fail. You are like a summer summer breeze.
아 진짜 맛있다. 맛있어. 봐도 되겠다.
또 팔아.
To feel this way forever. Loving you has never felt more right. Woke up lonely, and for you, there is nothing in this world I wouldn't do. I would walk 1,000 miles just to see you. I hope you'll always be around.
이쪽에 하나가 식어있지.
무수에 있던
싹 잡고. 딸기가 딱 맛을. 알겠어? 약간 저 뜯긴 느낌 들어 지금.
잘하고 있어.
커리를 이걸로 떠나도.
건배해야 돼?
왜? 건배 대신 뭘 쓸까?
그래서 약간 거주해 보이구나.
그렇게 뱉을 때둘 다 이렇게 닫아요.
I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me. Baby, I will always stay with you. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, we'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. The two of us, we don't have to stop. Baby, let's go for a ride. You and I, let us run away. We can go where we want. I'll have your back if you'll have mine. You and I wanna leave everything behind. If you wanted to, promise you we will be alright. If it's you and I want you to myself. We can stay in hotels, just living off the edge. Only good times ahead. So let me put a smile upon your face. Baby, make your worries go away. So put your trust in me. We'll work it out, you'll see. If we get in a car and drive someplace far, yeah, we could go for a ride. You and I, lights go out, you're in my mind. I close my eyes, so it's just you and I tell myself you'll be back again. When the stars are aligned, we will dance in the meadow on our favorite place. And spring is coming. Where are you now?
맛있네.
I hope you're fine, but I won't lie, I still miss you so much, but I don't hold grudge. You had to go.
아침이야.
색깔 맡았어?
응.
저도 맛있어. 먹어줄게.
이렇게 먹고 싶어. 맛있어.
맛있어?
응.
나도 맛있어.
내가 좋아하는 거 다 들어가 있어.
그래. 맛있어? 기분 좋다.
봤을 때 나 때문에 되게 재밌게 놀래하고 있었어.
배고 막 재밌어?
나 없으니까 지꼼이.
크로플이 아니고 정통 와플이군요.
오리지널. 맨날 크로플입니다.
이걸 좀